Live. What time is it, Joseph? All right. Well, this meeting to order at 12:15. We are missing Senator Hurrah and Senator Hill, but I'll be reading Senator Hill's senator report in her absence. And you can verify that we have more than half our members, so we have a quorum today. We'll move to reading Senator Hill's report. Since our last board meeting, I attended a commencement committee meeting where we continued to discuss plans for commencement this spring, specifically who students would like the keynote speaker to be. I also represented ASNIC during night at the library, while I primarily checked people in at the door. During finals week, I helped where I was needed for the St. ASNIC banquet. During the weeks students were on campus, I have been consistent in attending the weekly meetings and connecting with students through the Get Involved booth. However, I will be serving remotely until the last week of February while I am working as a House Representative Page in Boise during the first half of the legislative session. I'm thankful for the opportunity to continue to serve on ASNIC while I am here, through attending as many meetings as I can virtually and holding virtual outreach hours. Senator Hand.
Since our last week meeting, I completed my regular Get Involved booth hours each week and attended the Orientation Steering Committee as well as the Curriculum Council meetings. Additionally, I helped on the door at night at the library and was one of Santa's helpers at our St. ASNIC event, which was wonderful to be a part of. I have attended our weekly meetings where we have looked over multiple FAST grants and begun budget preparations. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend our ad hoc meeting last Tuesday due to my class schedule.
Thank you. Senator Gutierrez.
Since our last meeting, I helped with events on campus that took place before winter break. This included night at the library, where I helped people check in for the night. I also helped with our St. ASNIC program by helping kids make gingerbread cookies and handing out gifts. None of my committees met over break, so I completed my regular booth hours and participated in our ASNIC weekly meeting yesterday.
Thank you. Senator Harrington.
Since our last board meeting, I've attended the monthly Senate meeting, checked students in at night at the library, attended our weekly ASNIC meetings and the weekly exec meetings. I also completed my required booth hours, posted on our social media pages, and helped out with SOAR. As of this semester, I will be a virtual senator. I now attend all of my meetings virtually as well as hold Zoom meetings to fulfill my booth hours. So far this semester, I've attended our weekly ASNIC meeting and a FAST grant for the D&D club. Because I am now virtual, I will no longer hold the position of President Pro Tempore. However, I will continue to be the social media and marketing coordinator. I will hold my first Zoom meeting today from 2 to 4 and then again on Thursday.
All right. Thank you. Senator Griffin.
So I have attended Senate, Commencement Committee, night at the library, St. ASNIC Tree of Giving, and I represented ASNIC at the NIC board meeting. And I've updated the student survival guide, and I've been keeping up with my weekly meetings and booth hours.
All right. This concludes our senator reports. On to the Vice President report. Vice President Moran.
For our last week before Thanksgiving break, I attended our board meeting and our shortened regular meeting, and I held my office hours. I also attended NIC Senate and met with the Foundation Grant Selection Committee to vote on which grants to award. Over winter break, I attended Senate Policy Review Subcommittee twice, chaired the December ICC meeting, helped with St. ASNIC, and worked 2 student orientation sessions. Last week, I attended President's Advisory Council and helped run our first executive meeting, in which we approved a FAST grant for the D&D club. I also helped table at the resource fair and attended the NIC Senate meeting. Senate is working on relabeling some college standing committees as ad hoc committees, so we may need to update our committees list in the near future. Finally, I have joined the University Innovation Fellowship with Blake, so I will be participating in planning and organizing the NIC X Labs Hackathon event coming up at the beginning of March. That concludes my report.
All right. Thank you. I'll continue with my president's report. Since our last board meeting in late November, I gave a report to the Board of Trustees for their November board meeting. I was also meant to report at their December meeting as well, but it was canceled due to the windstorms. Over the break, I met with Boise Student Body President Isaac. His last name, I forgot to write it down. Isaac Celadon, thank you. And we worked to prepare a joint civics presentation, and I co-presented with him to the Idaho State Board of Education on the importance of civics, civil discourse, and student engagement. I also reported to the Alumni Association on ASNIC's accomplishments this semester. During Dead Week and Finals Week, I participated in Cardinal Reads and an OER committee meeting. We were forced to select a new chair for Cardinal Reads as our old chair, Steve Knott, retired. Cardinal Reads is working on a potential partnership between the committee and an organization called Braver Angels. Braver Angels is an organization that holds events with the goal of bringing two opposing sides together to have a simple conversation. Student leaders from around campus were invited today over Zoom to meet with a Braver Angels representative and discuss what sort of events we would like to see around campus in the future. Since we last met, I also served as a student representative and guide at SOAR and supported campus events, including as a speaker for DSA's I'm as Able as You Are event and November's Night at the Library, and as well as an ELF at St. ASNIC. I have also attended several President's Advisory Council meetings, as well as constituent leader meetings, where I have encouraged the faculty chair to speak to faculty about entering more of their course materials into the course reserves. This concludes my report. All right, this takes us to old business.
What was that last?
I attended PAC and constituency leader meetings where I encouraged the faculty chair to enter or to speak to the other faculty about entering their materials into the course reserves.
Thank you.
All right. So for old business, we have approval of November 2025 minutes. So take a minute and read through them, make sure they look right to you. We'll go ahead and pass those. Do I have a motion to pass the minutes as they stand?
A motion to pass the minutes as they stand.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All right, any opposed? Motion passes. This takes us to our new business. We have no new business. Does anyone have anything for the good of the order? All right, hearing nothing for the good of the order, I'll ask the audience. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
A motion to adjourn the meeting.
Do we have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Nope. All right, with a motion and a second, all in favor of closing the meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. Meeting is adjourned at, what time is it, Joseph? 12:24. Thank you for coming to history.